Hi everyone, welcome to BumbleBeeCrafts. Thanks for tuning in to another video from me. Happy Monday. So I'm here with a little project. It's part of a design team project for the lovely Rach and Bella Crafts, and it's my Mixed Media Mayhem. That's a bit of a mouthful, and I'm filming them for my Mondays. So these are going to be a bit like my messy Mondays, but because it's a design team project and it's a bit of a play on words for Rachel's new kits that she released. Oh, she's had them out for a couple of weeks now, but they are Mixed Media Medley is the collection that she has released, and she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kits that she has released within the Mixed Media Medley. So I thought for my design team I would come on and do a messy Mondays, because it's been so long since I've played with my inks and my gel press and things like that. And through the month of May, on our Mondays, we will have Mixed Media Mayhem. And it's going to be mayhem because I'm messy and I don't really know what I'm doing, basically. I'm not confident with mixed media. I love it. I love watching, chillaxing out and watching people do mixed media pages where they'll put a bit gesso down, they'll add bits of book pages, then they'll add inks and paints and all sorts of stuff, stenciling, and yeah, I just love watching those videos and wish I had the confidence to do that, but I don't, and I don't have that many supplies, if in all honesty, as well. So I mean, that's the principle behind this kit, is that Rachel's kind of done that base work for you. I'm not very good at drawing freehand at all. So she's gone ahead and done doodles, digital doodles ready for us. She's gone ahead and done a whole load of mark making pages. She's created some background pages, and then I think the idea is that you would like print this over the top of this, with possibly even then maybe some coloured doodles. You know, you can print combinations to your heart's content. There's just so many variations, especially with these two. This one and this one are very sewing related. I know that Bella from Bella's, is it Bella's Crafty Studio? Rachel's mum is so good at her slow stitching. She does some fantastic videos on that, and these are, they kind of ride up that street, especially this one. So I've got some ideas for further down the line for our Mixed Media Mayhem for those. This one is going to make a beautiful, beautiful art journal. I wasn't actually going to make a journal for May, because of doing so many for the April's design team garden story. So I might come back to this in a month or two's time and actually put a journal together from this. But basically I just want to have a play. I want to get my inks back out, my gel press and all things like that, and just get messy, have a bit of a mayhem with my mixed media. So without further ado, let's start. Let's start with the gel press. So I've got my, let me just open this over here in case it's a bit loud. I've got my lovely gel press that came as part of my kit from Lavinia Stamps. It's only a little one, and I got this as a birthday present because I really wasn't sure if I would like gel press, so it came in a wonderful kit where you got lots of other bits. So I'm going to pop that down on there, put these two back in there, and they go, yep, they go back in there, squash that back. Right, okay. So what I've gone ahead and done is I've already printed out some of the doodle pages. Now I've gone for the ones that are quite large. They've got flowers and leaves in there, and I've also printed the butterfly page as well. I've done this one on Draft Vivid, but this was just Draft, so you can see the difference in colour. But I think that's going to work better for the butterflies for that one. So that's what I took from the Doodle Delight pack. And then what I've taken from the Doodle Fusion is the one that's got the writing and the one that's got the swirls. I've taken those pages and I've already done them and cut them to size for a couple of journaling cards and a couple of tags, because I've got some ideas for those. And then what was left, they're the scraps, but these are cut perfectly to go onto the gel press. So I think that's going to work well. And with the gel press also, I've taken these 2 pages, which are lots of squares. Sorry, I'm just going to start my timer. I didn't realise I hadn't started it. Yeah, these are some lovely squares that again are just going to be perfect. Oops. For playing with our gel press. So that's what we've got, and what I was thinking of doing is using the gel press. I've also got my watercolours, I've got all my inks, my oxides, I've also got my pens. I've got some Posca pens, and I did bring the sprays as well, because I thought we could add elements to things as well. So I'm going to start with the gel press, and I'm going to start with my let's have a look. We'll start with that one, and these are just so lovely. We'll have a go with that one first, shall we? So yeah, I'm going to start with my ink pads. Now these are for blending and distressing, so they're very similar to these, but these are sponge and they bead really, really nicely, because Lavinia designed these to work with the gel press, but I've seen people use inks as well. But this is what we're going to do first. So let me grab out my brayer, put them there. I'm also just going to grab, I thought I'd got everything prepared, but I hadn't. So these are my roll-off sheets on here, and I also think I need, let me just grab a bit of, yeah, there's a bit of paper at the back, because it's not going to quite fit on there, so we're going to have a bit of excess there. So we've got our 2 papers, we've got that. This is my thing. The only thing I haven't got is a wet wipe, because I get messy. Oh, I've got a big jet going over. I've got the windows open, so I hope that's not too loud. Oh, yesterday they were flying really, really loud and quite low, and I think it's because they we're not far from the RAF Marham, and they come as the crow flies, they come round across where I am in my town and out to sea, out to the wash, and do their training exercises, so we get quite a lot of noise, unfortunately, so I apologise for that. Okay, so what colours are we going to go with first? I think I'm going to start with, now do you start with the light or the dark and then build up? I think we'll start with the light, which on this one here is the Lime Punch. So if I remember rightly, all they did was just put a bit on here and then rolled over like so. The excess ink off of that, and then we want to spritz this. Now this is just plain card that I normally use, so I'm going to lay that down and just use that because there'll be a bit at the end. Let's see, so it's just like a base layer. Oh, that's nice, look at that. So that's our base layer. I'm going to need to leave that one to dry for a bit, so just pop that behind me. Let's make sure there's nothing left on there. That's good. And let's go with a yellow next. Okay. And let's spray this actually, because then it might get a few more droplets on there. And we're just going to pop you down and put you over the top. That will just get up any excess then. While that's doing that, I'm going to turn this sheet over. Make sure there's none left on there. There's still a bit, look. So how's everybody doing? I hope you're all doing well. Can't believe we're into May. That's nice. That's a lovely base to start with. Okay. So let's go with looking at seeing what else. Let's just make sure it's all. What ones do we want? Oh, with the hearts, that will be good for the pink. Let's do that in the pink. Yeah, I can't believe we're into May already. It's just time's going so quickly. But it's the month of flowers. May, with all the April showers that we had, I'm looking forward to all the flowers coming out this month. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow, that's lovely. Oh, I really like that one. Okay. So let's just make sure we've got everything off of this. Oh, what a lovely blue colour. This is a lovely blue. What shall we do? I'm going to do that one in the blue. So I might have to get my dryer out to dry those others, because I want to do some other colours on there, on top of them, and build up. That's nice. That really is lovely. Cool. Okay, so we've done some of those element inks. I want to... I've got a lovely purple one somewhere. Where are you? Here we go. It's one of these. It's a Spectrum Noir Harmony. It's a water reactive dye, but it's a sponge. It's got one of the cloth tops to it, so I wanted to try this one. And what one do we want to do with this lovely plum colour? Two there. I'm thinking that one. So let's have a look and see if we can get some ink on here. Oh, I've got a cat hair. Come on. Do not want a cat hair on here. They're both asleep. Ghosts downstairs. Takana's in a little bed down to my right. That's where she sits, bless her, or sleeps. Okay, let's go with that on there. at that. That's lovely. That's another nice one. Okay. So let's move on to some of the distress inks. What have we got here? Wilted violet. I'm thinking of a nice purpley colour. We're going to do a mix. Yeah, we're going to do a mix, and I'm just going to put it straight on here, sort of taffy in the middle, and then I just want, oh, this one looks like it's quite dry. Purple on the outside. Quite a bit of beading on there. And then, just as an experiment, actually no, I am going to use one of these. Let's do this one. That's quite different. Okay. So how are we doing? We're up to about 20 minutes. So I'm going to clean this, make sure there's nothing left on it. Like so. The brayer is nice and clean. Yep. Okay, so let's bring in our pieces and see what we've got. Let's just try where I've spritzed the water around. There we go. So we've got some yellow ones. So how fun are those? Really lovely backgrounds. Now I'm just wondering, what do we do to build that up? Do we now go in with another colour? Yes, I think we're going to. I think I've got an idea now. These do need to dry though. Okay, this one feels fairly dry. Now I've got some of these powdered little inks in here that have been made up. Looks like we've got some purple, some dark colour, and this one looks like it's a yellow. So let's grab my little brush. Make sure it's all. And what I'm going to do, oops, is splatter everywhere. Messy Mondays. Is just do some of this in that middle bit. And then pop that down. Where'd my piece of paper go? And see what we've got. Yeah, that's added another depth of colour to that. That one's nice. Okay. going to go in with this one. So just make sure I've got all of these up. So I'm just going to put that one behind me. So for the yellow, this one is what is called Payne's Grey. So I think it's got other colours mixed in. And I thought, because this one's got spots on it, that one would be good for this one. Okay, it's almost like purpley bluey grey. You do get quite a bit of a mess with it. Okay, let's pop you, where's the bulk of them? There, let's go that way around. Let's see what we've got. Ooh, that's given it a nice, I like that one. That's really enhanced where the black marks are on there. That's nice. Okay, so that's that colour. The only other colour I've got is like a reddy colour. What's it called? But it's a burgundy colour. There we go. So let's pop that one behind us. So that's a second layer on there. And I think I'm going to go with this one because I really like these, and I don't think I want to add anything on there because there's quite a lot of dark on there. This one, I think we're going to add some more of the other inks. I think that's how I'm going to go with this. So make sure that's okay. Oh, look at that. That's added another layer, definitely. Oh, this is fun. Nice. It's actually quite relaxing. I'm surprised how relaxing it is. I was nervous to start with, but now that I'm playing, it's like, ooh, what can I do next? Okay. So I wanted to add another layer of blue on there. Reminds me of netting, that does. So what I'm thinking of, do I have any? Oh, it might be in the Oxides. I might have, yeah, Mermaid Lagoon. I was thinking of adding a little bit more of the Oxide on here. Now, I'll probably have to clean my roller because this is an Oxide. And I'm not used to an Oxide with this. It might leave a chalky film on my brayer. Yeah, I think it is. Okay, now make sure that is clear. And I want like that. Leave that in there, and then I'm just going to place this on top. Oh, that's nice. That's added like a little water effect onto that. That's really nice. There's actually still a bit more on there. I'm going to get that. yeah, I really like how that's done that. That's going to be another layer added to that one. Right, let's give this a good clean, get rid of any residue. Because although I don't mind, I do get quite messy. I am quite clean. I like to clean my things. So I'm just going to use my cloth to just wipe over my brayer, making sure all that chalky bit that you get with oxides is gone. There. Okay, lovely. I've got a little bit under there, look. So what do we want to do with this? Do we want any more inks and backgrounds? No, I don't actually. I don't think I want anything more on those two. So I'm going to just carry on putting them behind. So let's have a look at the rest of these and see what we can do. I was wondering whether I could put the powders on first. I've not done this before. So I'm just going to like that. This is a total experiment. Using plenty of water. And then just popping that over there. Seeing what we get. That is, oh look, it's seeping through. Okay. That's because I was moving it around like with my finger. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I don't know, we'll see. Oh, that's quite nice. The depth in the different shades of the colour that you get on there. That's really nice. Okay. Make sure we've got all that bit of yellow up. Yeah, I do think we have. Okay. Now, as I say, I'm not using watercolour card. This is just the Navigator presentation card that I print most of my mixed media, most of my ephemera pieces on. So they are now quite flimsy and wet. So we'll leave that one over there to dry as well. Now, I definitely wanted to do some of these, didn't I? I wanted to do one with the writing and one with the swirls. And what I think I'm going to do with these is we'll use some sprays. Got my sprays in here. These are just ink sprays. Oh, I've got one oxide. Okay, now with the writing, I want to do, there's my own homemade vintage photo, which is not going to be very strong, but that'll act as like a water base. I'm going to have a bit of the bundled sage, and then I think we'll have a few little drops of yellow. But I think first I am going to put a layer of, henna's quite red. I might go with the graphite actually, just to give that a base layer behind everything. For this one. Okay. So we've got that as our base. I'm not going to spray. I'm going to see if I can with that. The same with this one. Okay, and then what I'm going to do with this is spray the card, I think. Let me spray it on here because it is an ink, like so, that leaks everywhere, and then that is going to go down onto there. There we go. And let's mop up any excess. Oh, look at that. That's nice. I like that. We'll leave that one to dry. And we'll just take off anything that's left on here. There's some bigger drops on there. Okay. Alright, so what colours do we want to do next? Definitely want to do something with the pinks. Those ones have got some mica in, and I don't really want anything with mica or oxides. I don't think I want the yellow actually. But I do think I want to try some of this bright pink. And what do we want as a base? Just looking to see. Let's go with this. Let's go with the lime punch. Let's see, move that out slightly. Oh, look how bright this is. Yeah, we're flicking it everywhere. So I think this video, I haven't got to the other bits of adding things on. Yeah, I'm still playing with this. I think what I'll do next is I'll create some backgrounds on the gel press, and we will then put the flowers and the leaves and some of the butterflies on, because that was one of the ideas that I had as well. Having cut them out, I wanted to just sort of pop them down to pick up some of the colour that we've been using. Let's have a look at this one. Hee, that's funky. Oh, it sends your eyes a bit boggly, doesn't it? That's good. I like that as a base. That's nice. So it's kind of working using the prints that Rachel's given you. You're kind of working backwards instead of creating the background first and then doing your doodles and everything on. You can then just create your background over the top. It's great fun because I'm not very good at doodles. Right, so let's put this away. And let's just come in with some, let's go with some olive, and Actually, yeah, I'm going to do the olive. I'm going to bring my spray back, I think, because I'm going to do a combination of the greens for some of the leaves. So let's get a base layer of this one on. Let's get some leaves and spots of it. Okay. And let's just give that a bit of a spritz as well. And then in here, the sheet of ones, I've got some leaves and I just want to pop some on here. What else have we got? Oh, that's a nice one. Can we get two? There is a bigger one of these, isn't there? So, yeah, there's a bigger one there. Let's see if we can get that one on. There we go. So let's oh, look at that. Oh, these are lovely. Oh, I really, really like that. Really like that. I think because it's an inkjet printer, the ink itself, the black ink, is starting to bleed as well, which gives it that really kind of mixed media-y, as if you've then gone over the top with some black paint and stuff. Yeah, I love those leaves. Right, definitely need to do some funky colours now for the butterflies and some flowers. I'm just going to put these behind me. Right, okay. Sorry, I was just, several were laying on top of one another, so I was just moving them so they weren't on top of one another. Okay, so let's go in with some of the butterflies. What ones do we do? How many will we get on there? You'll probably get them. Oh, just get that. And that one, yeah, just going to get the 4. So these, we're going to do these 4. Looks like I've picked up a bit of colour already. Some more colour on there? Okay. So I want to do some nice pinks and some purples. So we've got, that one was a nice one. Taffy was nice. And do they think we'll go with the confetti? And I think, yeah, if we, how's best to do this? A base of this. Yeah, maybe these aren't going to work. I'm thinking we'll do a base of that and a couple of these, like we sprayed those. Okay, there we go. We've got a bit of an idea now. Okay. So that's that. Let's put a few little spots from this one, which is the Payne's Grey. Lovely. And then we will go with some of this colour, which is the burgundy. And now we place our butterflies down. So where are we? Let's pop you down there. Like so. And then excited to see what they look like. Excited to see. The leaves just worked so well. Oh, look at those. Look at those. Oh, aren't they beautiful? Oh, I love those. I really, really love those just as much as I love the leaves. Oh, they are so, so lovely. Okay, how are we are for time? We're 41 minutes and I haven't got to any of the pens or any of the swatching yet. Okay, I'm going to pause the video here and give myself a little clean up because I do want to come on to a different technique just briefly as well. So this video may well go over an hour because I'm just having so much fun playing. So yeah, I'll pause the video and be back in a moment. Hello again. So I'm back, and the technique that I wanted to do next was the like the smooshing technique, classic with the Tim Holtz inks. So I've got this lovely one with the leaves on, and I'm going to go in with, this is rustic, this is forest moss. Then I'm just going to put a bit of rustic wilderness, and then I'm going to use a bit of the olive as well. And that's quite strong. And then we do, and I am just going to dab in some spots and get up different bits. Oh, look at that. Now I probably need my heat tool for this because you want to then go back in again. So let me just, I should have got that prepared, shouldn't I? It won't take me a moment to do. I'm just so excited, I just want to play. And because I don't have everything out, it's on my trolley next to me, so it's quite easy to get stuff out, but yeah, okay. So let's apologise for the noise. I'm just going to dry this briefly. Oh, she's got dust in her. I can smell. Smell some dust. So there we go. Just give this a little bit of a dry because I want to go back in and pick some of that ink up. Okay, you're going to stay there. Oh, I've got it on the slightly higher one. That might work a bit better for some more droplets. So I apologise for the noise. Okay, let's pick up a bit more. we go. So we're getting there with some yummy dots and nice background. So I'm just going to go in and get the last of this up, or as much of it as I can. I want some more on this bit here. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? Oh, brilliant. So that's another technique to do, and it looks like I've flicked green on here because these are some other ones that I wanted to do. Right, let's have a little look at what are the colours. Let me put my colours back. And let's see, definitely want to have a red, so we'll use lumberjack. Now I'm going to use festive berries, actually, that's not quite as strong. I'll get some vintage, some Victorian velvet in there, and do I want some of that in there? Yeah, why not? We'll see what these come up like. So one of those, one of that. I've used this quite a lot for distressing. So, and these are only tiny. Okay. So I am just going to start with a bit of this on the background, like so, and give that a dry. And then I want to just pick up little bits of that. It's so fun because you can intentionally pick up little bits, but it doesn't always work like that. It's just so lovely at the different ways that it will add colour. Okay, and then I do want to see if I can just put some nice spotches on there, and I'm just actually going to add a little bit more water to that. So we can get a bit more on here. Actually, I'm going to leave that to dry now. That's really nice. I like that background. Excuse me. Okay. So how much further are we? 7 minutes. Let me just switch that off and hang that back there. That'll be good. Right, the other technique that I didn't smoosh any butterflies. I wanted to do some butterflies. Let me smoosh some butterflies. I want the purples for these. Is that, what's that, Villainous Potion? Oh, and I've got Villainous Potion as a big one, so I'll stick with the little for now. Do we have a purple in the oxides? No, I don't. Okay, we'll just stick with these. So we've got our, this one is shaded lilac, villainous potion. That one's lovely and strong. And then wilted violet. Okay, so get some water on these. Like so. Grab out some butterflies. We might be able to do 3. Let's just see. So we'll get a bit of a base on all of them first. Like so. Okay. I will need my heat tool back, so I didn't put it away. Okay, now let's do a little bit of smooshing of some of that. Like so. Stay there. Got it. They're blowing away. It's too hot for me to hold. Too hot for me to hold. I've got that pencil. Okay. So now I want to put in, just see if I can get the very, got to the line. Yeah, not happy with that. I'm going to spritz this with water and see if we can move some of this all off. Yeah, I got some of it off, look. Some more on that top bit. Okay, so I'm happy with those butterflies now. I think they look really quite good. This is just the first layer. Let's just mop this up on here, and then a little bit of a splodge here. There we go. So those butterflies are really cool. I had thought I was going to do these with the smooshing technique, but I think what I want to do is see if I can add some layers to those other ones. So again, I'm going to yeah, let's just bring some of those others back in and have a look. Actually, these were the ones that I was thinking of mainly. I wanted my pens. I've got some poster pens here. They're actually glittery ones, but I just really wanted to work with these. So let's just turn this over and work on one of these. started to actually go round and do things like this to them on some of them. I think this would be really quite nice. Look at that. Can you see that? I think this is going to be lovely. I'm going to do this big one. Trying not to go too concentrate and do it just sort of freehand, a bit motion. And what do we want? Another one here, like so. Yeah, I really like that. That adds another layer to that. That's really cool. I like that. So this one, what other colours do I have? I do have a paler one. I don't know if this will work. Oh, just do some rough hearts. Oh, that's come out an awful lot with this pen. Did not expect that. Okay. Can you see that? That's added another dimension to the hearts there. And then this one, I do have a purple, is what I was thinking. And what I was going to do is just follow the doodles around. Like so. Like this. Just as a fun little activity. Yeah, that's added yet another dimension to those. So that's another idea that I had. So we've had the gel press to create some backgrounds. We've done the classic smooching technique on them, and I've also added an extra layer with some of the Posca paint pens. So let me just grab everything and I'll show you up to the camera. So these are some of our backgrounds. They're still a bit wet. I love that background. That's really cool. We've got that background and that one. Then we did that background, and you can see the spots on it. And then that one. These were the smooshing technique. And all of these were the smooshing technique with our little bits of ephemera. If I can lay them out on my hand. Look at those. Those leaves are gorgeous. And then the same with the butterflies. And then these were the smooshing technique for the butterflies, which I think these definitely need work. I think we need to put some little colour once they've completely dried in the little wings, decorate them up a little bit more. So there we go. That's my first Mixed Media Mayhem for May. using the wonderful digitals from Rach and Bella, her lovely, oops, her lovely mixed media kits. They are just so much fun to play with, so much fun, and it really does encourage you to play like you've seen me play with mixed media that I wouldn't normally do, because if I'd have done a background like this, I would not be confident enough in my drawing to do the circle, because I suppose I would want it to look perfect. I do have that tendency, and the idea isn't they're sketches, you know, they're little rough doodles. And I mean, look at that one, that's just scribbles all over that. But anyway, at some point we will be making some ephemera with all of these bits of fodder that we're creating. But for now, I'm just going to be experimenting and playing. So I will be back next Monday with another Mixed Media Mayhem. And we'll be carrying on with something a little different, but still using Rachel's wonderful kits. So I hope you've enjoyed today. I hope it encourages you to have a go, have a play. If you're confident in your mark making and your drawing, you can make your own little swatches and things like this, and just create some backgrounds and then do your own doodles on them. But yeah, thank you very, very much. Happy crafting, everyone. Take care. Bye.